Welcome to another unboxing. And today we have, well, let's open here, or hier öffnen, and find out. Oh, yes, just as I suspected. A very well-packed box. Corner protectors and everything. Oh, here it is. Longshot City. So this is a superhero RPG powered by TROIKA. So of course this is done by... Oh, we don't have anything on the back. This was done by the Melsonian Arts Council and fulfilled by Exalted Funeral. So this was a Kickstarter from last year, I think June to July, and they did a whole box set. Look at that, art and everything. So they did just a book for this, but how could you resist if they're going to go all in and do a box set? How can you resist? So Longshot City by Kessler, Holder, Moreau, all Silver, Sinclair, and Crater. Nice, and no details on the back, just a box of your superhero gear. So let's check out the theme. So I couldn't resist TROIKA rule set for superheroes. So let's see how they did. All right, nice sturdy box. And we've got everything reversed. So here's the book that they funded. So hardcover, I think it's about 100 pages. So these are dark times for Longshot City. Superpowered villains run amok, while insidious masterminds pull strings from behind the scenes. The Sentinel Squadron, the world's greatest defenders, are dead. It's up to you and your friends to set things right before everything gets even worse. Longshot City is the other world's favorite superhero role-playing game and is fully compatible with its older cousin, TROIKA. Nice. Yeah, I think there's going to be some fun art in here. So let's take a look. So there we go. There's Longshot City and all of its various districts. Nice. So written by Christian Kessler. And then illustrated by Evelyn Moreau, J.K. Holder, and Bosun Au. And then the editor was Sinclair, Jared Sinclair. So here's our table of contents. So yeah, we saw the map and the inside cover. And then character generation. So like TROIKA, you just have, you're rolling a d66 for your archetype. And you've got your origins and the character sheet, and then the basic rules, which are probably, if they're just a... using the TROIKA rule set, very straightforward d6 rolling. And then the running the game, Rogues Gallery, and then the Sentinel Squad damage and KO tables on the inside and back cover. All right, let's take a look at the introduction here. So a lot of people misunderstand genre when it comes to superheroes. There are plenty of reasons for this, but most of them stem from a lack of respect in the Academy for the medium of comics, the traditional home of Western superhero stories, at least since the radio's obsolescence in this country. The supers genre and the comics medium are so intertwined in popular consciousness in the United States that news pundits deliver commentary on the latest wave of comic book movies every couple of years. Well, that's great. So they give you a... kind of setting the context for what they're trying to do with a superhero game, and then safety tools, and then creating your own archetypes and adventures, and then character generation. So you roll your stats: a d3 plus 3, 2d6 plus 12, and 1d6 plus 6. So you've got your skill, your stamina, and your luck, and then you determine your archetype by rolling a d66, and then determine your origin, another d66, and then personal is your character, Keeping your archetype and origin in mind, come up with a gimmick and pick a name. And then record your baseline possessions. Let's take a look. This is where all the artwork is going to be, all the fun artwork for their archetypes. So Ace Reporter, Elastomorph, Energy Cannon, Scale Shifter, Trenchcoat Mage, nice. Powersuit, Elemental, Inventor Explorer, Old Soldier. Mystic Warrior, Super Soldier, Blast Capacitor, Morphic Brute, Assassin, Monster Hunter, Translocator, Paragon, Brute, Brute Cannon, Elementomorph, Only Friend. Only Friend, you have a best friend who the world at large cannot understand and accept. You keep each other safe. Wild One, Animal Channeler, Masked Vigilante, Vigilante, Fledgling Psionic, Arachnomorph, Super Spy, Laser Sword Fighter, Shaper, Probability Mage, Vivamorph, Bomber, Vampire, Molecumorph, Super Pet. And here's our origins. So we've got a nice table here of origins. So yeah, you're rolling D66 and then just basement inventor. Sucked into a world of fiction. Active time agent. Nice and colorful. Yeah, I like the quality of this. So the nice pages, nice uncoded pages, and they reproduce the work well. They have and they have a nice aged. It's not a sheer bright white. They've got a nice aged look. And then so here are the oh yeah, so here's just a description of each of those because they didn't give you much in the chart itself. So here's the explanation of the origins, and then what it gives you as far as your possessions, your skill, and your wealth. Nice. And here is our character sheet. Nice and simple. And of course, yeah, this was always fun. I remember this from Villains and Vigilantes, a big area to draw your costume, or at least the headshot of your hero. And then here's the rules. So roll a d6 as many times, in order. So Longshot City can use only one type of die, the d6. This can be used as a 3d6, a d6, a d66, and a d66, and so on. To roll a d3, just cut it in half. Yeah, so we know this. It's a roll under, and then it's roll versus, and then advanced skills. So characters have advanced skills from their backgrounds. So you're throwing 2d6 and scoring equal to or under the number. And then there's luck, mechanics, stamina, initiative. So assemble a stack. So during combat at any time when it is important to know who goes first, the GM assembles an initiative stack. To do this, prepare a container and a selection of initiative tokens, colored dice, or other convenient markers. So assign each character 2 tokens of a single color, and then add tokens to the stack. Add 1 token of a distinct color, and the token signifies the end of the round. Sometimes players may find themselves fighting vast numbers of underpowered enemies, which can bog you down. One solution is to treat the group as a single entity. And then accomplices and rationale. Actions: hit someone, dodging and blocking, use a power, delay, move, draw an item, grapple. So all of your actions, and then damage mechanics, armor, other combat concerns, encumbrance. Oh, interesting. Small items and large items. Yeah. Do they have a character sheet that has... Let's take a quick look at the sheet again. Yes, your inventory has 12 slots. So there's your encumbrance. Yes, and so yeah, overburdened. You may suffer a -4 to rolls due to inconvenient weight. Getting better, advancement checks. So you cannot experience it without growing in some way. Life is learning. Your characters bend and change. So put a tick next to it. So when you successfully use an advanced skill, you stay to learn from it. So put a tick next to the character sheet, next to your, next to it on the character sheet. And then the next time you have a chance to rest or reflect, then you choose up to 3 powers or advanced skills with at least 1 tick next to them and roll a 2d6. And if you exceed the current total, then you increase it by 1. Nice. Some vehicle rules. Yeah, and so here's your income. Vehicle rules and weapons. Advanced skill description. So absorb damage, absorb stamina, adjust roll. Lots of fun stuff. Super speed, teleport. So running the game. So patrol. Longshot City is a dangerous place, so many heroes go on nightly patrols to make your own neighborhood safe. Write a table of 1d6 encounters, maybe a sentence or two of description. And then here's all the locations: Grigor University, Memorial Park, a conspiracy board. So physical space isn't the only thing that can be mapped and explored. A common story structure in superhero comics is the hero who starts by confronting pawns in the evil plot. Then you work your way up the food chain, ultimately confronting the villainous mastermind. Nice. Escalating events. Here's the Rogues Gallery. Nameless Grunts, Artillery Robot, Aurora, Bloodhound, Duke Byron Nelson III. Chance Rider, the Dreadnought, Echo, John Apostle. Nice, John Apostle. A TV Evangelist, Emperor Carcass, Lily and Lena, Luke Apostle, Mad Tom, Meat Hook, aka Angelica Leonetti, Mimic, Minefields. It's great they did color art throughout the whole thing. Napalm, aka John Hurt, Rocket Man, aka Jack Towers, Dr. Serotonin, Terabyte, oh no, Tex, Sir Timothy Kilgore, Vortex, Whiteout, the Sentinel Squad, all dead. Oh yeah, so that's who's on the cover, right? Yep, there's our hero group shot. So Lady Justice, Dr. Velocity, Moonlight, and Flux. The Sentinel Squad, an alliance of the world's most powerful champions, fell in a battle a year ago, leaving society vulnerable to the forces of corruption and chaos. And here's all of our tables for hand-to-hand weapons, ranged attacks, beastly weapons, buffer mode, energy types, and then all of our knockout results. Nice, and that's our inside cover. Nice. Well, they did a nice job with that book. It's, as always, yeah. The Melsonian and TROIKA books are nice quality. So what else is in the box? So here we have our custom dice bag. Yeah, so if we want to draw... oh, nice. And we've got Longshot City on the one side and the icon on the other. The crosshairs, it looks like. And inside, what do we have? A patch and stickers. So everyone will be able to heavily represent Longshot City. Nice. And so this is the bag we can draw tokens from for the stack. Oh, great. And here is two-sided. Look at that. So a big pad of our character sheets. So we saw it on the inside, the 2 pages in the little book, and we've got a 2-sided sheet here. So we've got our inventory and our notes, and then all the main stats on the side. That's nice. Oh, our custom dice. So one of each color. Oh, we've got cards and a little vacuum tray to hold everything. We've got cards of all of the, I think all of the named baddies on the inside, right? That we just saw in the book. Oh, these are great. Wow, and full color art. Yeah, so here's just their basic stats, and then on the back their specials and motives and everything. So all the so that's great. You can put that on the table, and that is who you're dealing with. That's great. Yeah, I like the range of art styles, so we're not always looking at the same thing. Gives you a bigger range. Yeah, they did a nice job representing everything. So kind of a tarot-sized proportion card and all of the information you need. And oh, nice. And here are bookmark-sized character sheets. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, if you want to go. Oh, these are the some of the illustrations or archetypes that they named, and then there are the character sheet information. So everything, yeah, even inventory. So the only thing we don't have is notes and appearance, and I guess that can be summed up by this. So this may be basically your pre-gen if you want to go with already one of the archetypes. Nice. So they did those as bookmarks, and I think that's everything. Oh wait, no, I don't think so. There might be something underneath. Yes, there is. Of course there is. So that's nice. So a vacuum tray to hold all the smaller pieces in place, but it's not all. Oh, great. A repetition of the, so this is the map from the inner cover. So all of our districts, and it's a nice heavy cardstock with a really thick coat, so this could definitely take a erasable marker if you needed to mark it up during play. And what else? Yes, there was things under the vacuum sheet. Do you believe it? Oh, here we go. Pawns for all of the so yeah, everybody that we had, all the archetypes that we had here, we have pawns to represent them. So printed on uncoated paper, so the color's not as bright as it would be on color, and it's not quite cardstock. It's just a very heavy paper, but probably make it easier for folding. You won't get any weird creases. Oh, and these are actually, yeah, these are triangular. See, 3-sided, so they're triangular pawns. So they're not just 2-sided that you flip over. Yeah, all 3 sides. Nice, so you can have a facing if you'd like. And tokens, nice. Oh, yeah, so you could use these for initiative, can't you? Yeah, so this might be, if you want to choose an icon that represents, because these obviously look like goons down here, right? So choose something that you want to represent your character. There's lots of different icon tokens. Excellent. Oh, and even more. All right. Oh, here we go. This is the GM screen with comic book covers. Great. Yeah. So they did they did covers for the characters, so each artist could take their characters and do a cover with them all. These look great. So Nexus Beat, Dead Gods, and Echo. That looks great. Yeah, really good job. And I like that each artist, the characters that they did all in one style. And so here is all of the tables and everything from the inside of the book for rolling on. And just, the basic rules all spelled out. So, yeah, a nice three-panel sheet. Yeah, these look really good. Yeah, very well done. That's great. All right. So we've got a GM screen. We've got a bunch of tokens. We've got a bunch of pawns, a bunch of triangular standees. So I think this is basically the art for everything, all the named characters in the book. So I guess that's good. These would probably be living characters that you may run into, so you could play them or team up with them. And then here's our map again. Very cool. So this is great. Everything all in one place. And then our Pre-gens on all of our named, all of our named characters and their stats. Our custom dice, of course, with the logo. And tear off character sheets. The bag, or token bag. All right. And the book fits nicely back in its place. Yeah, so this was Longshot City by Melsonian Arts Council, the makers of TROIKA. And this just got fulfilled by Exalted Funeral. So they did a really nice job. So a rules light superhero game that basically puts you in the role of the amateurs, the novices that have to save the world. And I like that they gave context to the superhero genre, and how, especially in America, superheroes and comic books have become just one thing, and they're not seeing it as just a genre. So the genre of a superhero RPG. So very cool. Well, thank you for watching, and this has been a quick treat, and I couldn't resist them because they did a nice box of everything. Couldn't resist this one. A nice rules light game. We had a lot of fun with masks before, so I thought this would be something that might be compelling for some of our players. So hopefully we can get this to the table. Report back on how it went. So if you liked TROIKA and want to try something that's not like a weird sci-fi fantasy setting, I think something like this with a superhero theme might be worth trying. So thanks so much for watching. So upturntable.com is where you can find everything that we do, and please, if you're interested, visit our Patreon, so patreon.com/upturntable. And look for us Fridays on the weekly, and we do live streams of our actual plays. So subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when we go live, and that's on YouTube and Twitch. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.